baseline, working against Midge Creek, steps back. Oh. Here's a chance for Ousmane Dieng to show some athleticism with a one-hand throw.
There, Adelaide up double figures in the offensive rebound count now.
And this time Ousmane Dieng at the end.
Not bad, not bad.
Those actions in the first half. But if they're going to play in single coverage in the block, you've got to give him some looks.
I'll see you in San Antonio.
Yo, it's your boy Dctree, and this is Dctree-Nation, the channel on YouTube that covers hoops and heroes. And today we're talking hoops. We're talking Ousmane Dieng. And I haven't heard much about this guy, but for some reason, the Ringer has us taking him at number 9. Wow. Wow. So when I saw that, and I understand it's just an article, it's just a projection, but when I saw that, I had to do my research. And he does have some skill. He does have some upside, but I'm not quite sure if he's worth the number 9 pick. But before I jump too deep into it, if you like my content, please sub to the channel, hit that like button, and don't forget to hit that bell for more videos. Thank you so much for the continued support. Okay guys, man, looking at this guy is an international player, and to be honest with you, I'm kind of wary of the international players because we've been down this route before. It hasn't worked out for us in years. Hasn't really worked out for the NBA as well as it used to. I'm sure we got, you know, Luka in Dallas and the Joker in Denver, but it doesn't necessarily work out. So this is a French player. He's a small forward. He plays in New Zealand. Okay, 6'9", 6'10", good length, good ball handling skills, good passing ability. But he's at 185 pounds, so he's definitely probably more of a small forward, even though he has the height for the power forward position. He's currently projected to go like 14, 15 in the draft. So people are actually looking at this guy and really think he has the talent. They say he's a cross between Kyle Anderson and Paul George. I'm like, what? That is a weird cross. Now, if that turns out to be true, this guy could be a killer in this league. But I just don't think this is the draft for the Spurs to take a risk on a guy like this at number 9. Now, if he's still there at number 20, which I think he might be, if you're really sold on this guy, and maybe if they work them out, I can see them trying to do that. But at number 9, you need to get a clear-cut talent, like someone that is talented, especially in this draft. You got to get, you know, a Mathurin, a Sohan, you know, even a Duran. You got to do something, man, something that causes waves. You know, a Shaedon Sharpe, if he falls to us, which I'm kind of nervous about Shaedon Sharpe, and I'll do a video on that another time. But this guy, Ousmane, he has those tools, man. He looks really good length and whatnot. I'm just nervous about taking him at 9, and I'm kind of surprised the Ringer has us taking him at 9. He does have good length. He has defensive upside. You know, we definitely need defense, but at the same time, I feel like if we're trying to get better at the 4 position, especially defensively, you got to go Sohan. You got to go Sohan. You get what I'm saying. You got to go with him. So I'm not quite sure how they even got to this point with this guy. I haven't heard much about him. Haven't seen much about him. When I was researching things were pretty. I mean, there were things out there, but it was pretty slim compared to other players and other potential lottery picks. So I don't know. I don't know what they plan on doing, but I wanted to make a video about it. But I do have an inkling in the back of my brain that the San Antonio Spurs, they rarely go where you think they're going to go. They rarely do what you think they're going to do. And that sometimes helps us, but in the last few years, it's kind of hurt us, you know. Don't get me wrong. I think the Primo pick is going to pan out. It's going to work. But, man, that came out of nowhere, man. And I think we can get away with it in that year's draft, last year's draft. But this year's draft, you cannot get away with a bull jive pick. You got to have a pick, San Antonio. You got to come with the heat. Bring the heat. Because I'm telling you, man, the pushback is going to be, you know, off the charts if y'all pick some bull jive at number 9. Come on now. You know, I'm not necessarily mad if you get a guard if he's a talented guard. You see what I'm saying? You know, it better not be a point guard because we got Murray. But if it's a shooting guard, small forward, and he's talented, I can live with that. But ideally, you want to go with a power forward, man. And there's plenty of big men in this year's draft that we can get that can help us immediately. So I'm not quite sure where they're going with this Ousmane pick if they go that route. You know, this is all speculation, guys. All right, guys, that's it for this one. Let me know in the comment section if you ever heard of this guy before today. And maybe I'm on the outside on this one because I haven't heard of this guy before me doing this research and today and doing this video. So maybe he is better than I think he is, but I just don't see him as a number 9 pick. I honestly don't. So let me know in the comments if I'm wrong and give me your thoughts on this situation. All right, guys, make sure you check out the other videos on the channel, and I will catch you in the next one. Peace.